This is the story of Lauren Ingrid Flanigan, a 32-year-old Australian woman. She was facing grave accusations. The charge against her was the murder of her own child. Her daughter, Sophia Rose, was just 3 years old. The tragic events unfolded in late May. Flanigan's life then ended while she was in custody. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Lauren Ingrid Flanigan was being held at the Brisbane Women's Correctional Centre. It was there that she was found unresponsive in her jail cell. The discovery was made on a Friday, specifically May 30th. Correctional officers were the first responders. They provided immediate assistance upon finding her condition. Emergency medical services were called. Flanigan was then transported from the correctional facility. She was taken to a local hospital for urgent medical attention. Upon arrival at the hospital, her condition was critical. She was admitted directly to the intensive care unit. Medical staff worked to stabilize her. However, her condition did not improve. She remained in the intensive care unit for several days. The end came on Sunday, June 1st. Lauren Flanigan was pronounced dead that evening. Her death occurred while she was still under the state's care. The death of an individual in state custody triggers specific protocols. The Queensland Correctional Service confirmed that an investigation is now underway. This investigation is a standard procedure. It is initiated for all deaths that occur within correctional facilities. The purpose is to understand the circumstances surrounding the death. Queensland Correctional Service has stated its commitment. They will assist relevant authorities fully. This assistance is crucial for the next step in the process. The information gathered will be compiled. It will be used to prepare a comprehensive report. This report is specifically for the coroner. The coroner will ultimately determine the cause and manner of death. The incident has also impacted the staff involved. Support services are being offered. This includes assistance for the responding officers and their colleagues. Deaths in custody can be traumatic events for all involved. The serious charge against Lauren Flanigan was the alleged murder of her eldest daughter. The victim was 3-year-old Sophia Rose. The incident that led to this charge occurred just days before Flanigan's death. The date of the alleged crime was Monday, May 26th. The location was the family home. This home is situated in Moore Park Beach, a community in central Queensland. The specific area where the tragedy unfolded was reportedly the front yard of the residence. Authorities were alerted to the situation by neighbors. Calls were received reporting a disturbance or concern. Emergency services were dispatched immediately to the address. They arrived just before 5 p.m. local time. Upon arrival, emergency responders found the young child. Sophia Rose was discovered with critical injuries. Despite immediate efforts, the situation was dire. The child was tragically pronounced dead at the scene. Reports indicate that multiple attempts were made. Responders tried desperately to revive Sophia. However, her injuries were too severe. She succumbed to them before she could be saved. As part of their initial investigation, police secured the scene. They also seized a crucial piece of evidence. A knife was recovered from the property. Investigators believe this weapon was used in the alleged attack. The circumstances surrounding the alleged crime are deeply disturbing. A mother accused of such a violent act against her own child is profoundly unsettling. The investigation into the events of that day continues. The home in Moore Park Beach was not empty at the time of the alleged crime. 2 other young children were also present at the address. These were Sophia Rose's younger siblings. Their ages were 1 and 2 years old. Fortunately, neither of the younger children sustained any physical injuries during the incident. Their safety was paramount following the discovery of the alleged crime. Authorities ensured their immediate protection. The younger children were taken into care. They are currently being looked after by family members. This arrangement provides them with a stable and familiar environment during this traumatic time. The welfare of these surviving children remains a critical concern. In the aftermath of the alleged crime, attention turned to Lauren Flanigan's online presence. Reports emerged regarding unsettling messages she allegedly posted on social media. These posts appeared in the time leading up to the stabbing incident. Some posts were described as eerie or disturbing. One post included a video. The caption accompanying this video read, "Remember your pain as it fuels your purpose." This message suggests a focus on past suffering as a source of motivation. Other posts featured lyrics from a song. The song referenced was Prayer by the band Disturbed. The specific lyrics shared were particularly poignant in retrospect. They included lines such as, "Another nightmare about to come true, will manifest tomorrow. Another love that I've taken from you." These words, if posted by the accused, could be interpreted in various ways, potentially hinting at future actions or a troubled state of mind. Further posts allegedly referenced themes of conflict and struggle. One post mentioned training like it's war. Another referenced being a warrior of light. These phrases might suggest a mindset focused on battling internal or external forces. Amidst these potentially concerning messages, there were also posts reflecting on her children. One shared photo of her children was captioned, "My divine babies." This contrasts sharply with the allegations she faced. Other posts reportedly referenced past trauma. While the specifics of this trauma are not detailed, such references could be relevant context. They might speak to underlying issues that could potentially impact an individual's mental state. Analyzing social media posts in the context of a crime is complex. They can offer glimpses into a person's thoughts or feelings. However, interpreting their meaning and significance requires careful consideration. They are not definitive proof of intent or state of mind, but can form part of a broader picture. The alleged content of these posts adds a layer of complexity to the case. They raise questions about Lauren Flanigan's mental state in the days before the alleged murder. Understanding the full context of these posts is part of the ongoing investigation. The death of Lauren Ingrid Flanigan in custody has initiated a formal investigation. This inquiry aims to determine the cause and circumstances of her death. It is a necessary process to ensure accountability and transparency within the correctional system. Simultaneously, the investigation into the alleged murder of 3-year-old Sophia Rose continues. Despite the death of the accused, police must still complete their work. This involves gathering all evidence related to the events of May 26th. The purpose of continuing the murder investigation is multifaceted. It is crucial for understanding exactly what happened to Sophia Rose. It also provides a formal record of the events. This record is important for the surviving family members and for public accountability. The death of the accused means there will be no criminal trial for the murder charge. However, the coroner's inquest into Sophia Rose's death will proceed. The findings from the police investigation will inform this inquest. The coroner will examine the circumstances of the child's death. The coroner's role is to establish the facts surrounding a death. This includes identifying the deceased, how, when, and where they died, and the medical cause of death. In cases involving alleged crime, the inquest can also explore contributing factors. The investigations into both the death in custody and the alleged murder are critical. They seek to bring clarity to a series of tragic events. The outcomes of these inquiries will be presented in official reports. These reports will form the final public record of this case. The case of Lauren Flanigan and her daughter Sophia Rose is a profound tragedy. It involves complex issues of alleged violence, mental state, and death in state care. The ongoing investigations aim to provide a factual account of these devastating events.